Hebrews 11:39 and 40, which are the last two verses of, that great chapter of by faith they did this, by faith they did, and then it comes to the end and he says, and all these, having gained approval through their faith, did not receive what was promised, right? It says of Abraham in Hebrews 11 that he lived in tents, moving around. He didn't really inherit the promised land. That was for the future generations. Because God had provided something better for us, so that apart from us, they would not be made perfect. I want you to hear that maybe in a new way today, that somehow, first, this is biblical faith is like faith in religions all over the world. On the one hand, we have these great figures and patriarchs and prophets and rabbis from the past who we kind of, put up on a pedestal, rightly so. But we don't worship them. And we don't, I'm thinking like the Haredim, the Hasidim, we have the black hat Orthodox Jews. They all have their Rebbe, from Lithuania or Latvia or whatever from like 300 years ago. And here, they're still dressing like he did, okay? And they do everything and they say everything like the Rebbe did, because he was the great Rebbe, And so everything kind of gets frozen and stuck, right? And people just sort of they're like slaves to this tradition. But this faith is different. It's like we honor them, but then Hebrews says, but there's always something better. Each generation there's meaning, that we're doing something that we have more of the promises than they did, but we still don't see everything. And we're moving forward. In each generation, there's more and more and more. And somehow we're completing, they're not being made perfect apart from us. We're being made complete together. So, okay, yeah, something's happening where we as the physical and spiritual offspring of Isaac and Ishmael and Abraham are like helping to restore, redeem some of the things that happened 4,000 years ago.